Hello guys, this is Hassan. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be reviewing and talking about different features of one of the coolest action RPG fighting games available in Google Play Store. This is called Shadow Fight 3. This is the third sequel of this game developed by Nekki. If you have played the first two sequels, you'll see a completely redesigned environment in Shadow Fight 3. It's a 3D version now and the graphics is quite amazing. It has 2.3 millions reviews on Google Play, and the current rating of this game is 4.1. It was released in November 2017 worldwide, but I have started playing the game recently, about 3 months, after hearing a lot of praises from friends and various online communities. So let's go inside and see what it offers for RPG game lovers. Okay, so now you can see the user interface of this game. So at the beginning it might look a little confusing. As you can see, there are a lot of features available here. It is very important to understand different features before you start a fight. So for example, you can see on the top there are 5 different currencies. So you can see it has a blue one, a purple one, a green one, a yellow one, and a red one. So these currencies can be used to upgrade your equipment. All right, and here you can see there are different options. Chapter 3, so I'm playing chapter 3. Then there are different special missions available. So this is called a winter frenzy. This shows missions. You have 2 available missions. They are giving some offers. I mean, you can buy some equipment or some boosters. PvP coming soon. Then you have dual reward, and you can start a duel. Right, so before I show you an actual fight, I want to show you the equipment because that's important. So which one is the top, the bottom left corner. So let's tap here. So here you can see this. There are 4 equipment that you can have. So before I show you the equipment, first let me show you the power. So your power is 3346, and there is another 40. So let me just if you just tap here, it will show you this is your item power. The number represents the summary power of all equipped items you have, and then the next is the ability power. The number represents the summary power of all equipped abilities you have. So let me show you the breakdown. So for example, the first one is helm. So currently I have the rare helm, and this one the power is 727. The ability power is 8. So this is the ability power. So if you tap here, you can see there are 2 abilities that you can choose. Obviously the first one is 8, which has more power than the other one, 6, but it doesn't mean that the 6 is not useful. Obviously you can use 6. So you got to read the details. So for example, if I tap 6, for some reason it's not choosing 6. Interesting. Okay, anyway, so let's read at 8. So shadow abilities burns enemies shadow energy at the amount of 60% of damage dealt. So this is the ability that you have chosen. So let's go back. Okay, so this is for your helm. So if you tap on the helm, you can also see the details. 727 power, 295 head defense, 329 shadow attack, and then you have the faction, which is the heralds, and the last one is important. Let's tap again. So last one is the shadow ability. So this is a special move that you can use during a fight. So I'll show you the special move. So you have 4 equipment. For 4 equipment you have 4 different special powers. The shadow ability, sorry. So that's your helm. Let's go to the next one. That's your armor. So you can see there are different armor, but the one on the left is the most powerful. You can see this is 926. You can have 2 abilities. So let's tap here. You can see the shadow ability is blink, 926, and it shows you the breakdown. If you tap on the ability, you can see there are different abilities. So let's choose the first one, which is 11. So let's change this. Shadow abilities recover health equal to 30% of the damage dealt. So this is 11 that I can use. Oops, let's go back. Okay, so this is we can see different abilities that you can use. Also, you can upgrade. So here you can see the upgrade option, so you can use your green currency to upgrade this if you want, but sometimes it is wise to wait for a while, because usually your equipment will be updated as you play more fights. Okay, the next one is very important. That's the one you'll be fighting with. So I'm using an epic chain knife. So you can see this is 1408 power, and the shadow ability is torrent. Next upgrade I can do using 2260 the green currency. Okay, the last one is actually kunai. So that means you can use this during a fight just to quickly throw this equipment. And this one doesn't have any ability because I don't have any ability yet for this one. You may have something that has some abilities, but so far nope. I think since I'm at chapter 3, I don't have access to any ability. Alright, so this is your equipment. So now you can see that after the change, now my ability is 50. Okay, so that's how your equipment looks like. So let's go back. So now I am back to the user interface. And now what's important is that before you actually start a fight, it is important to do a training to better understand your ability and power. So you can do that by clicking on training. Alright guys, so this is the training session. So once you start, you can see that there's a green bar. Usually when you do an actual fight, you will not have the green bar full. It will be half filled and you'll have to fight to make the bar full. So this is a training session, so that'll give you, that's why they're giving you the full bar. So when you have the full green bar, that means you can use your shadow ability. And as I said, you have 4 equipment. That means you can have 4 different shadow ability, and this is indicated by this diamond shape next to your life on the left side. So these are the 4 that you can use using the arrow. So tapping on the arrow, one of them, and the tap on the special ability button on the right. So but you have to be very careful, because once you start using one of the shadow ability, the bar will start decreasing very quickly. So you have to use them very quickly. So for example, let's do this. So I'm gonna do back and the shadow. So let's see what it does. So that's one shadow ability. Then do the second one, then do the third one, and do the fourth one. And you can see the time is up. So you have to do this very quickly. Otherwise you'll not able to use all of them. And also be careful, because when you start using your shadow ability, you are more vulnerable to get hit by an opponent. So once you start using the shadow ability, be careful. Okay, so let's this is, so I just showed you the shadow power. So let's just show you the without shadow power. So first thing, if you tap on going forward twice, you can see that you can quickly move to the other side, okay, and make a sudden hit. So let's do this again and then do this. So this is a sudden move that you can use. You can see on the right there is a star button, so it has the kunai. So as I said, you can use a throwing knife kind of thing. So you can use this 1, 2, 3, and 4. You cannot use more than 4. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3. You cannot use more than 3 times. You have to wait few seconds to get it reloaded. Then you can use it again. Okay, and there is no way to defense this kunai. You have to duck to avoid the kunai. Okay, and then you have the kick and the punch. So using the controller, going back and forth and using the kick and punch, you'll have different moves. So let's do the punch. This is a punch without using the controller, but now if you use the controller, let's say back and punch, so this will do this move. If you do forward and tap on kick twice, this will give you another special move. And then bottom arrow and punch, you'll see there is another move. Now kick also have different moves. Okay, so yeah, you just have to see in the training session what are the different abilities that you can have before you actually start a fight, so you'll have a better understanding of your abilities. All right, so that's all about the training. Obviously, you have to spend some more time to understand your abilities. So let's go back now. Alright, so I think you have good ideas about your powers, the training sessions, your equipment. So I just want to show you one more thing before we start an actual fight. So obviously you can see that you have to upgrade your equipment in order to win difficult fights. For example, you can see chapter 3. This is an impossible fight. I mean, it will be extremely difficult to win this without proper equipment or proper upgrades. It will be difficult. So obviously you want to earn more currency so that you can upgrade. So let me just show you the first one on the left. If you tap here, so there are different ways you can upgrades. So Shadow Fight has I think 4 or 5 different ways that you can use to upgrade. So for example, this is the quest that you can complete and get rewards. So for example, you can see that win 2 duels daily and the reward is 4 keys. So using the keys you can open this kind of chest. So let's open this chest. So one thing you have to do, you have to tap quickly. If you keep tapping, you can do this quickly, otherwise it takes time. And also you can use to get a bonus card, you can tap to watch. So I'm not doing that now, so let's do continue. That's one I did. So I do have some more. Let's just show you. So this is an epic chest. So let's try to open this. So as I said, tap quickly. You can see you got some shadow energy that you can use, and you got a new one. Once you see that red icon, the notification, that means you got a new equipment. So yeah, so now you can see this is the new one that has a power of 847. Previously you had a one which is 727. Let's just switch to this, and you can see there is one more thing, is faction is Legion. So let's use that. Let's do, so this one doesn't have an ability, just one ability, which is just 5. So that's fine, because I think this is more powerful. Then I have another one, so I'll do that later on. This is so quest, you can complete some quests. What else? You can play duel. I can see if you play 6 rounds, you'll get a chest to open, and using that you can do upgrades. So that's all about the quests. The next, so these are some other ways you can get rewards. So for example, this, I think that this is I just got a few hours ago. This is the one I completed, so I got 350 points. So 3 points for a rare booster pack. So when you have a booster pack, that'll allow you to have some extra, I think this is the yellow coins that you can get. So this is another way. And then let's go to the store. Okay, this is important. So using your gem, the red one, you can purchase tickets. Then you can get new cards, because I am looking for shadow energy, because using that I can upgrade my equipment quickly. So I can use 200 gems to purchase this, or I can use 8,590 coins to buy this. Let's buy this. Got 140. Okay, and if you scroll down, you'll see there are more options. So if you want to use this ability, I don't know if I have this ability somewhere. So if I have this, I can purchase this. So I'll have to check if I have this ability in any of my equipment, and if this is useful one, then I can purchase this one. You can purchase some of the keys because keys are useful to open chests. Okay, so these are the items. Also, you have a special offer, so obviously you have to spend money, which I don't want to do. Item. So we did item, then we have booster. So you can see you can spend 250 the purple points to get a booster. Also, you always get, I think every 24 hours you get a free booster. So let's tap here, free, and you can actually do this, and you can see 71 pieces. So if you scratch this quickly, I think you will get good cards if you have more scratching. Okay, so these are some equipments that I got. Some of them I need, some of them I don't need. Okay, so now you can see one free in 1 day and 22 hours. The next one I'll get. Also, I can just use my red gem. Then you have currencies. Obviously you can purchase, you can convert. So you can spend 10 red gem to purchase 500 coins. And there are some other ways you can get rewards. So for example, you can do tap joy. So that means you have to play some other games. If you play some other games, you can see you can earn a lot of red gems. So if you want, you can do. Okay, so also you can subscribe to their YouTube channel, Twitter channel. Okay, and there is another special one which is called a shadow pass. So you can do a monthly shadow pass. So what happens is that if you have shadow pass, you'll have some extra fights, access to some special fights. For example, if I go to chapter 3, you can say you can start this fight. You can tap here, you can see this one, experiment boss of the day. If you want to play this fight, you have to subscribe, otherwise you will not have access to this. Okay, so this if you want to have extra fights, obviously you can do that. And okay, let's go to the next option, which I think I showed you this one already. The next one actually shows you the sets and abilities. So you can get some of the sets, and you can enable that set, and you can just use that set to fight. So for example, I don't have a complete set yet. Okay, so this one I have a complete set. Okay, so this one I can equip this. That means I'm gonna have this 4 equipment, but obviously they're not very powerful, so I'm not gonna enable this. And there are 3 different factions that you can have. You can see this is the one, this is the second one. If you click here, this is the guardian dragon. You can see this is the dynasty faction, and it shows you this 4 equipment that you can have. Okay, so this, I don't have this. And also they show you different sets here, and they will give you the abilities as well. This one I don't have abilities. Okay, this one I do have some ability. Okay, so this is the collection. Okay, so I think I showed you all of them. Alright, so I think you have ideas about different features of this game. So let's just show you chapter 3, impossible. So obviously I said if this is impossible, it means this will be very difficult to win. So let's just give it a try. Let's see if I can win this. Let's fight the boss. So warning, don't forget to fight in duels. Victorious duels bring you dual chest containing many valuables. As I said, obviously you can do that. So this is your fighting an impossible mission, so this will be very difficult for you to win. So anyway, let's just give it a shot. You'll see how it looks like to fight this. Okay, I just used my kunai. Okay, I think my defense didn't work some reason. Okay, defensive. I can see is very powerful. So yeah, obviously I need some upgrades. So let's just not play now. I did horrible here. And you have to win 3 rounds though. So okay, let's just do one more. Okay. Alright, I did good this time. Alright, even it looks impossible, it's actually not that bad. Alright, I'm doing very well this time. Alright, and it was a perfect. Okay. I'm happy with my performance. Right, round 3 is where it gets creepy. Because now he has the shadow ability and you can see is extremely powerful. You'll have no chance at all. Okay. So I actually tried this before and on the first round and then I saw this and it's like, oh my god, how do I win this? Must be. So now I also have the shadow ability, so let's. Ooh, I have no chance. It's not giving me any chance to fight. Alright, anyway, that means I need some upgrades. So yeah, that's how it works. Alright, and then also you can play the 12 match. So let's show you one of them. And also you can use the, oh, before I do that, I can do the winter frenzy. So here you can register for this and you can register for 340 coins, or you can use the blue ticket, that'll give you more price. You can do that. Let me just show you the duel. And so this is searching for online opponent, but it's not a real opponent that you're fighting with. It's an AI based player, so don't think this is a real player. So they use some real name though, I think, but obviously they're not. You're not fighting with a real opponent. So usually if you use a kunai, that'll give you the ability to fight easily. Okay, he has the shadow ability. Wow. Okay. That was a horrible fight, but yeah. Okay, let's do another round. Let's see if I can win this one. Night wolf. Duck. Okay. Ooh. There you go. All right. So now you can see that my shadow bar is almost full. So that means I will able to use the shadow abilities next round. His bar is also kind of full, so it'll be a good one. Okay, so now he has the shadow abilities. I also have the shadow abilities. Okay. There you go. I just need one more shot. And there you go. All right. So this is how you play duel. And it was a perfect. Good job here, I guess. And okay, so now this is 5. So let me just show you what that is. Why it shows 5. Okay, so now for this is a season. So when you're playing duel, you're in season, so it'll show you your rewards. If you are in 5, so I am in level 5. Okay, so every time I win a fight, I'll be getting 280 coins. If I go to the next level, which is 2200, 2200, that means I'll be getting more coins. So that's how it works. And this season ends in 6 days, so now I can see I have 1977. If I reach to 2200, that means I'll be in the next round, which is level 6. Right, so I think that's all about it. But okay, one more thing, if I click on missions available, it'll also go to the map. So there are different ways you can access to the map. You can tap on chapter 3, you can tap on winter frenzy. The first 3 on the top will lead to the map anyway. Right, so that's all about this game Shadow Fight 3. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you next time with another game. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.